In game one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
So the New York starting five, they've got Robinson, Anunoby out there with Towns. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Bridges in at shooting guard. Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Back to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Shoots the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Raptors in Toronto. Okoro with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Mobley a screen on Hart. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. No good from outside. Here's New York. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year. Well, you know Mikal was thinking three as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell against Anunoby. From outside the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
Count it, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Hart kicks to Towns. Mitchell against Hart. This one for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Hunter with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Mitchell against Bridges. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. That gives them the lead. Mitchell's got 7.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7 can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. As always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Anunoby against Hunter. Anunoby finds Robinson. Here's Bridges. The shot's good. And it's 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now, here's Mitchell. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell with it. Hard covering. Here's a Okoro. It's deflected.
Oh, what a big-time block right there. How about the timing by Josh Hart?
Outside for Robinson. Here's Bridges. He's got 7. Anunoby in the corner. Hart with a screen on Mitchell. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Here's Hart. He has yet to score. Driving inside. Second shot opportunity. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We got Josh Hart. Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Here's Bridges. Following the score by Cleveland. Buried from 15 feet out. He has 7.
Well, OG Anunoby gets to that mid-range game, doesn't flex into it a lot, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Pass to Hunter. Allen outside. Mitchell outside. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
So it's the Knicks now, following the score by Cleveland. Anunoby scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
OG Anunoby is not afraid to put the ball on the floor and attack off the drive. That's nice work.
Mobley a screen. In the corner, Okoro with it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now. He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Now, here's Anunoby. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Hard against Allen. Here's Bridges. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
First team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Anunoby. 9 points in the game so far. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
OG Anunoby taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA
Personal fouls
rules.
can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now, here's Mitchell. 18 points for him. The tray. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
Now, here's Hart. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Mitchell. They trail by 1. Hunter on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
1:14 left in the first half. Hart against Mitchell. Towns kicks to Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Excellent D there from Allen.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
46 seconds left in the first half. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Allen finds Okoro. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Bridges sets the screen for Hart. And he converts the layup. Hart's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that out of their chairs. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And that one falls for Bridges.
This guy is such a high-effort player. Mikal Bridges does everything he can to make sure he's the hardest-working guy out there.
Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Mitchell left side with 1 on the clock. And that'll do it for the first half. 8 in time. And checks now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people. Even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and it'd still be.
And change it. That is more than enough of us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tristan Thompson is out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. It's deflected. And a fast break now for New York. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Strus's shot is good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
They swipe it. Out to Brunson. Pass to Achua. Brunson against Garland. Brunson, no good.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Garland against Brunson. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brunson scanning the floor. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Stolen by Wade. Here's Jerome. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Cleveland the rebound. Thompson finds Garland. And another shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Garland kicks to Wade. It's hauled in by Achua.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Pass to Ryan. Fires the three. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Thompson with it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Outside Garland. Wade outside. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And let's check out some stats for Darius Garland. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Pass to Strus. There's the three. It's good from long range. Strus has got 7 points for the quarter.
Max Strus so comfortable with his range shooting.
And here's Brunson outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Garland the pass to Jerome. Pass to Thompson. And here's Strus. Going inside. It's tipped. Achua with it. Goes up. The dunk by Achua.
You see the ability to run the floor. Achua in transition.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Brunson takes off. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from...
Make sure we're talking on defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, they've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bridges, and it's Hart in at the point guard. Here's Jerome, defended by Bridges. Thompson. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 3. Anunoby outside. And Anunoby slams it in.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
That one drops for him.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Bridges dishes to Towns. Out to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
3.
Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's the fast break. Hart, wide open, he fires. And another three for New York.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The Cavaliers trail by 8. For three, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
And Hart has it in the corner. Out to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for Towns. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Okoro, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range. New York leading by 8. It's Hart on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Anunoby against Mitchell. Anunoby right side. He hangs. And he lays it up and in.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Anunoby against Mitchell. Allen outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Hunter, a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks.
Donovan Mitchell, his first, 3rd team foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
Mitchell passes to Hunter. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mobley finds Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Towns, no luck. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Okoro shot is off. New York with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Allen kicks to Hunter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hunter sets a screen for Mitchell. Offensive rebound, pass to Mobley. Now, here's Okoro.
Evan Mobley with the assist.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David
Everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. So it's the Warriors now. And here's Curry. 27 points his last game. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley gets a hand on it.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
Down low. Here's Butler. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Back to Curry. Pass to Payton. Now here's Jackson Davis. Guarded by Okoro. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Tipped. The dive for the ball. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Good on the bucket.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Curry surveys. Butler finds Curry. And it's in there. Curry's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on the gas pedal.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Payton passes to Green. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Mitchell against Butler. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Mitchell. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Count it.
Nice roll from Hunter. Good feel on that one.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Golden State. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Now Now here's Okoro. Tight defense on him. And down it goes. 2 points.
And Okoro physical enough inside to get that play up.
Curry with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Curry's shot is off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7 to the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. The kick out. Curry. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, Cleveland. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he can't jam it through. Curry against Mitchell. Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. Outside for Green. The 3. And the Warriors miss again. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. To the inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
It's going to go on Draymond Green. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Now here's Curry. Guarded by Okoro. Curry, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at the 3. Outside Curry. Inside, pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
And that's experience. Butler just understands where to be.
Mitchell against Butler. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 5. Mobley with it. The kick to Hunter. Clock at 6. Payton with a steal. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Outside Curry. Down low. Jackson Davis a screen. 5 on the clock. Curry's shot is off.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hunter passes to Okoro. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Curry with it, guarded now by Okoro. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. On the attack, JB.
on the attack. Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
Outside Hunter. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. Back to Mitchell. On the mark with the 15-footer. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Curry passes to Payton. Outside for Green. Hunter against Butler. Green with a screen on Hunter. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Curry. Launches it. Here's Jackson Davis. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Jackson Davis has got his first points of the game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
The steal. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Oh, leaving no doubt on the break. Mitchell.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Here's Mobley. Back to Okoro. Mobley on a screen. Okoro passes to Mobley. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Hunter, screen on Butler. Puts it up.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Curry. The three. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. That'll do it for the first half. The Cavaliers on top. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots. Yeah, the only way.
And there's more NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Thompson. Max Strus is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Jerome in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. It's Pajemski on the wing. For three. Buries it from 3. Pajemski's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cleveland leading by 6. What a rookie year for Brandon Pajemski. A seamless transition into the league.
Hey, talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. That's some heady play for a rookie. Pajemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
Here's Pajemski. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on the team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Now here's Garland. The D's right on him. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Hield against Garland. Outside Hield. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Wade.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Thompson with it. Kuminga defends. Outside Garland. Back to Wade. And he goes in for the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish to the middle. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim.
With his finesse and his power, Kuminga can make it real tough inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Wade misses. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 10. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. Moody, good.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Right side, Garland. Left side, Strus. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 7. Left side, Podziemski. With the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. On the wing, Strus. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gets the three to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. Pass to Jerome. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
46 seconds left in the third. Here's Wade. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Looney. Clock at 4. And it's Thompson penetrating. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Tristan Thompson straight to the rack and taking care of the ball as well.
Now here's Hield. Going inside. Count it. Hield's got his first 2 points.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Garland with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Shot from 16. That one doesn't drop.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And so it's Cleveland up by. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moody. And it's Looney in at the 5. Outside Hield. Kuminga with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Kuminga. Outside Moody. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Here's Mitchell. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And there's the screen. Allen on the wing. Butler with a steal. Green with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Pass to Green. And here's Curry. Lets a floater go. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Mitchell misses. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. On defense, the Cavaliers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry to take the lead.
And this is where Okoro's game is. Defensively, just a little bit ahead of his offense, and that's okay.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his 3rd foul so far. Now here's Okoro. He's covered by Curry. Hunter against Payton. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Warriors trailing. And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. He shoots. And again, no good by Golden State.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He misses the free throw.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Right side Curry to take the lead. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, the confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Jackson Davis. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Get the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out. Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Hunter. Pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Butler. Looking to get it going. Blocked!
That's Peyton's calling card. Defense.
That's tipped. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Now Mitchell. Can they tie it? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed.
A big thank you to everyone for being a part of tonight's game.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Please.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
The news. Season is tipped off, Richard. How important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Gary Payton the 2nd. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
Nice effort by Bridges. He's got that wiry strength.
Hard against Curry. Out to Payton. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Golden State. This, their first look at this year's New York squad. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Now, Towns, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Curry with it. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bridges. Anunoby outside. A floater. He lays it in.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green passes to Curry. Green with a screen on Hart. Outside Curry. Pocket 6. Back to Green. Green with a screen on Anunoby. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 3. Anunoby in the corner. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hart the pass to Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Curry. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Green finds Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Payton. Back to Curry. This one for 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
Here's Curry after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Outside Curry. Driving in. Yep, that one goes in there. Curry's got 8.
A wizard dribbling the ball. Steph is great at getting to the rack.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. No good on the 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Green. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup, locked in on throwing it down.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 11 points in the game.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Hart gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. New York ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get the second. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Payton is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Anunoby passes to Towns. Towns, a screen on Butler. Hart, wide open. He fires. Can't connect from long distance. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. That's doubting for Golden State. They won that game against Houston. Bridges misses. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Jackson Davis. Nothing on the board. They kick it out to Green. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Inside, here's Robinson. Yes, that goes in. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry looking around. Pass to Butler. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. He's confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Payton.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pass to Hart. Now, here's Bridges, defended by Butler. Bridges kicks to Anunoby.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And Green gets it to go.
And the veteran Green still has some tricks up his sleeve. Fantastic flow.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Curry can't get it to go.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
New York, no good that time either. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Butler, no good. So for New York, their last game a win against the Hawks. Back to Hart. Out to Bridges. Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges got 11 points.
He's been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges with the steal. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
8 seconds left to play here in the half. Towns finds Anunoby. Back to Towns from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 3. And now we'll send it up. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsed.
And looking ahead to That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Miles McBride. And it's Achua in at the 4. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Hield way outside from beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
Hield's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Brunson against Hield. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 6. The dunk by Achua.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Up top, Hield. Defended by McBride. Now Achua. Pass to Brunson. It's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
The playmaking of Hield, it's really improved over the years.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score. Coming in hot, Buddy Hield makes a big play to the hoop, and it pays off big time.
Achua, the pass to Brunson. There's the pick. And the Knicks miss again.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Brunson against Hield. And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Hield outside. Pass to Moody. Can't cash in from close range.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Achua in the corner. Out in his own on the break. And the slam by Moody.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Brunson against Hield. Brunson up top. He has 5. Pass to Ryan. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Hield outside. He takes it in. So the wing on the left. Looney finds Kuminga. They kick out to Heel. A three-pointer off the mark. New York trailing, and now the Knicks on the break. Brunson scanning the floor. Count the transition bucket. Jalen Brunson.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks out front. Up. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Payton, and it's Butler in at the 3. Butler passes to Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Curry crashes inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Curry against Hart. That one doesn't go. Good D by Payton. And stolen by Anunoby. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Anunoby against Payton. Hart with a screen on Payton. Anunoby finds Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Knicks lead by 3. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Curry! What else is new?
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Payton outside. Driving the lane. The kick outside to Butler. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
That's from
Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
To stop the run, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Bridges. Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, New York. Trailing by 2. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Curry's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Anunoby against Payton. Anunoby outside. At the Hart. Now here's Towns. Guarded close. Got a piece of it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's Curry. .1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a three. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Anunoby against Payton. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Now here is Robinson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Mitchell Robinson at the line.
He can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Robinson against Butler. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hard against Curry. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Stephen Curry at the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
New York calls timeout. 11 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Count it!
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it out.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul somewhat different.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game. New York calls timeout. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to get to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Substitution for your Knicks. Precious Achiuwa. Jalen Brunson.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boot. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony,
Excited to be here for open. Opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Hart. Here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And that one is stuffed right through.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
2-0.
Mitchell up top. Anunoby covering. Cleveland gets it back. Outside Hunter. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Another shot. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, BA. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Cleveland again missing.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Now here's Anunoby. Driving inside. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 ball. Mobley grabs the board.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Hunter, good.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Hart passes to Towns. Right side, Anunoby. Now here's Hart. Stolen by Mitchell. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Cleveland. Shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter.
Oh, hey! How about that?
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Hard against Mitchell. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. For 3. New York again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Bridges. Looking to end the run. The offensive rebound. Robinson passes to Anunoby. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Hunter against Bridges. Hunter can't get it to go. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. The kick to Hunter. Okoro outside. Allen outside. Hey, expanding his range. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Bridges on the attack. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has got 5.
That's working his way onto the interior. Mikal Bridges, very opportunistic.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And it's good.
NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
It's like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for New York starting the second. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Hart, the open shot. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. New York shooting their first free throws of this game. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Mitchell. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Cleveland needs to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Knicks leading by 3. Here's Hart. No points so far. Outside Anunoby. Gets the 3. A fall.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Cleveland shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Second, New York.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Clock is at 3. Here's Hart. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Hunter, here we go. Okoro on the wing. He's covered by Hart.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
From deep, Mitchell. It's stolen by Hart. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Allen a screen, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
1:39 left in the first half. Outside for Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. And another miss by Cleveland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, that's the length and speed, boy. Mikal Bridges gets to the rim in a hurry.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Robinson. And that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
From deep, Mitchell. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Lets the 3 fly. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Hart passes to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by Hart.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the role.
Get you some!
Show us some power. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was all right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way.
Okay, so now, and that'll do it for us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Fires in the triple.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Now here's Brunson. He's closely guarded. Outside McBride. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Strus the pass to Thompson. Picked his pocket. Fast break, New York. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They pressed all the right buttons. They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now here's Brunson. Outside McBride. There's a screen. This one for 3. That shot off. Cavaliers trail by 14. Right side Garland. And the layup is good off the glass. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Left side Brunson. Brunson so confident at the rim.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Garland. And here's Thompson for 3. Porty grabs the board. Knicks leading by 14. Achua with it. He's picked up by Garland. Achua with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Garland. Thompson scanning the floor. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Brunson. Achua with a screen. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Achua with a screen. Fires it. Brunson misses. Cavaliers trail by 16. Strus finds Thompson. Here's Wade. Out to Thompson. Pass to Jerome. Here's Wade. Cleveland again missing. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. They set the pick. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Takes the 3. They get it back. Here's Porty. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Brunson looks it over. Pass to 40. Pulls it. Good. He hits the jumper. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected.
And so it's the New York Knicks, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Josh Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Garland against Anunoby. Pulls up. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Hart. Bridges outside. It's rebounded by Wade. Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Jerome. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Garland. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Bridges outside. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Hard against Mitchell. Pass to Anunoby. Five on the clock. Robinson, a screen on Hunter. Anunoby for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group. Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
2 minutes.
Hunter passes to Mobley. The kick to Hunter. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Pass to Hart. The floater, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 9.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Towns. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Now here's Hart. Robinson with it. And a big finish by Robinson.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Josh Hart.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
No good on the shot. And Cleveland has possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Mobley. It's stolen by Hart. For three, Bridges. And Anunoby for three. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to fit hard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's good.
And a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in the small forward position.
Well, not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Green kicks to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Butler against Mitchell. And he drives in, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Lets it fly, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Curry looking around. To the middle. Green kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And the Warriors miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here he goes. Oh, and a dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Curry. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. A 3-ball. Mobley with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights where Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coaches expect the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Curry, good.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Mitchell, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. There's 1:38 left here in the opening quarter. And Okoro throws it down.
And that's no problem as Okoro's able to rise up.
Warriors leading by 4. Now Curry. He's got 10. It's tipped. Allen with it. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Good on the bucket. And that's 12 points for Stephen Curry.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Mobley the pass to Hunter. Okoro wide open. He fired. Nailed from three-point land. Okoro's got his second basket of the night. Outside Curry. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Allen with the rebound. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. It's a three-point game. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Puts up a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. That quote. And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Payton, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here's Butler following the score by Cleveland. Payton outside. Stolen by Mitchell. Hunter for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint, Butler finds Jackson Davis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Count that one. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Traps in the tray. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Man showing some terrific range. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Curry. He had 27 points last game. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Allen. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Okoro. It's Allen on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Rockets in Houston. Green up on top, covered by Hunter. Here's Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Outside Butler. Curry on the wing. Covered by Okoro. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. There's the pick. Here's Curry with the three.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Mitchell against Butler. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Okoro's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
And Okoro can make some really difficult finishes.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Okoro. Oh, superb touch by Curry on the floater.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Mobley kicks to Okoro. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Hunter. He picked up 18 points in their last one against Toronto.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. And here is Okoro. 7 points in the game.
3 points.
7 seconds left in the first half. Outside Curry. Got it up. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody, to half. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern. And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
They have been disruptive and
that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
On the court for Cleveland, we've got Thompson. Wade out there with Max Strus. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard.
Field has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Here's Jerome. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Golden State. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
With some enthusiasm, Kuminga saw his chance to dunk it, and he took it.
And for such a young player, Brandon BlackJesus has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Healed with the bucket.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Pass to Strus. Thompson outside. Here's Garland. Strus in the corner. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Moody misses from short range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here's Strus for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Garland. Kuminga sets a screen for Hield. Pass to Kuminga, 5 to shoot. And Kuminga throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
The 3 from Garland. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Garland. Here's Thompson out to Wade. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Golden State now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. A nice shot by Moody.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The 3 from Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Wade finds Garland. From outside the arc, the putback, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kuminga with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Garland for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Here's Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Over Wade. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits at mid. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Payton is out there with Curry, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5.
First team foul.
Outside Curry launches a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Okoro finding a way to just keep himself involved in what they're doing offensively.
They set the pick. Curry with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
And it's Mitchell missing. Warriors leading by 11. Let's a floater go. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Payton. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Butler against Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's Curry, covered by Okoro. Outside Curry. From deep. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Pass to Mobley. It's stolen by Green. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. On the wing, Green. Payton against Allen. Here's Butler. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Jackson Davis. Look at that. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How huge to have a big on the floor who can see the entirety of the court. The ball doesn't stop with Draymond Green.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 15. Pass to Jackson Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They kick it out to Green. The tray. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 23.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Outside Curry. And the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 16.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Hunter with a screen on Butler. For 3, Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, 3 points.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of RIDA. Thanks again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
not to love about opening day, Graham. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. We've got OG Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Hart in at the point.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
And rejected. Payton against Hart. Towns outside. Back to Hart. Towns a screen on Curry. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
That's not even a deep three for Curry. That's just pretty much his range at this point in his career.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Bridges. Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Hart with a screen on Butler. And Jackson Davis comes to help. Bridges finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Butler, a screen on Bridges. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Curry, and it's in there. Curry's got 5.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Over Butler. They grab their own miss. Out to Bridges. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Warriors trail by 6. Curry with it. 27 points his last game. From deep. That one is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Anunoby passes to Hart. And he drives in. And he buries his first look.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Curry against Bridges. To halt the run. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Curry surveys.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track. And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint. And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Right side Hart. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
The first quarter concludes, and a and as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Fires for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Curry against Bridges. Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. Anunoby on the wing. Butler covering. Anunoby can't get it to go. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 9. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Bridges, following the score by Golden State. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hart with it, now guarded by Curry. Pass to Robinson. Curry against Hart. That 3's off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside, Green. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 5. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. Robinson's got 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the inside, and he dunks it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. It's Hart on the wing. Anunoby, a screen on Curry. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Curry with a steal. And he's all alone. Look at Butler finish the break.
I just love the ball.
guard against Curry. Pass to Towns. Now Anunoby. Back to Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shoots. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Anunoby's gotten 4 this quarter. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Outside for Butler. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Hard with it. Jackson Davis on him. Robinson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Warriors have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Curry against Bridges. And here's Curry. He's got 5. Shoots over Bridges, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability, and Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Green. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Anunoby, a screen on Curry. Here's Hart. There's the drive, and it's blocked by Butler. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, up by 2. All right, now let's, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through... Now let's take a moment here. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua, and it's Porty in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Now Hield. There's a screen by Kuminga. The drive by Hield. Tipped. Brunson with it, and it's Hield picking him up. It's Brunson working inside.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Hield on the wing. McBride covers, and it's Hield missing.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Achua with a screen. Brunson passes to Achua. And here's McBride. Guarded by Hield. McBride attacking. Here's Achua. Deflected.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
And he's going for the oop. Oh, Kuminga! Up for days.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Looney, the screen. Hield on the wing. McBride covers. Pass to Pajemski. The three. The shot that time not on target.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Achua with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Hield. Right wing. Kuminga, the pass to Hield. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Knicks ball.
And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Second, the Knicks.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Hield against Brunson. Brunson driving. Pass to McCourty. It's stolen by Looney. Here's Pajemski. Off the mark there with a three.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's McCourty. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in. McCourty's got his second bucket of the night.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Jimmy Butler.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. And here's New York now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Brunson taking his time here. Achua with a screen on Hield. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get the rebound. Outside McBride. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Hield. Outside Pajemski, just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Kuminga. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Precious Achua picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Jonathan Kuminga.
He's off on the second. Now here's Hart. It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New York Knicks up 15. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Kuminga. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Butler, a screen on Bridges. Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Hart from long range. Jackson-Davis grabs the miss.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got his fourth rebound in this one. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Outside Curry. Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Towns, a screen on Curry. Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Butler, a screen on Bridges. Curry against Bridges. Curry's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Towns. Back to Hart. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
Hart against Curry.
Draymond Green.
Three-pointer. Hart can't hit. Warriors trail by 15. Outside Payton. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry. New York leading by 15. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Robinson, a screen on Curry. Hart from long range drains the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Curry passes to Butler. On the wing, Curry. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Towns outside. With the drive. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Karl Anthony Towns.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Green with a screen on Bridges. Here's Curry. Nice D from Bridges. Payton against Anunoby, and it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hart with a screen on Butler. Pass to Hart. 5 to shoot. Curry with a steal. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Greg